Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. In this lecture, we will discuss a brief intro of dairy sciences and technology. Milk provides essential nutrients and is an important source of dietary energy, high quality protein, and fat. Milk can make a significant contribution to the required nutrient intake for calcium, magnesium, selenium, riboflavin, vitamin B12, and pantothenic acid. Milk and milk products are nutrient dense foods, and their consumption can add diversity to the plant based diets. Animal milk can play an important role in the diets of children in populations with very low fat intake and limited access to other animal source food. The species of the dairy animal, its breed, age, diet, along with the stage of lactation, parity, farming system, physical environment, and season influence the color, flavor, composition of the milk and allows the production of variety of milk products. Cow milk. Fat constituents approximately is 3 to 4% of the solid content of the cow milk. Protein is about 3.5% and lactose about 5%. But the gross chemical composition of cow milk vary depending upon the breed. Buffalo milk has high fat content, which is on an average twice as high as that of the cow milk. The fat to protein ratio in buffalo milk is about 2:1. Compared with the cattle milk, buffalo milk has a higher casein to protein ratio. The high calcium content of casein facilitates cheese making. Camel milk has a similar composition to that of the cow milk but is slightly saltier. Camel milk can be 3 times as rich in vitamin C as cow milk and represents a vital source of this vitamin for people living in arid and semi-arid areas who often cannot obtain vitamin C from fruits and vegetables. Camel milk is also rich in unsaturated saturated fatty acids and B vitamin. Milk from bacterian camels has higher percentage of fat than that from DOM dairies, but the level of protein and lactose are similar. Generally, camel milk is consumed raw or fermented. Sheep milk. Sheep milk has higher fat and protein content than goat and cow milk. Only buffalo and York milk contain more fat. Sheep milk also generally has higher lactose content than that of the milk from cow, buffalo and goats. The high protein and overall solid content of sheep milk make it particularly appropriate for cheese and yogurt making. Milk from sheep is important in Mediterranean region where most of it is processed in cheese. Goat milk has similar composition to that of cow milk. In Mediterranean countries and in Latin America, goat milk is generally transformed into cheese. In Africa and South Asia, it is usually consumed at raw or acidified form. Some milk processors produce a wide range of products. First and most commonly processed product is liquid milk. It is most consumed, processed and marketed dairy product. Liquid milk include products such as pasteurized, skimmed, standardized, reconstituted, ultra-high temperature treated and fortified milk products. Worldwide, less and less liquid milk is consumed in its raw form. Fermented milks. This type of milk is commonly used to make other milk products. They are obtained from the fermentation of milk using suitable microorganisms to reach a desired level of acidity. Fermented products include like yogurt, argo, kefir, and etc. Cheese are produced through the coagulation of milk protein, casein, which is separated from the milk's whey. Hundreds of variety of cheese are produced, many of them being characterized to a particular region of the globe. However, most cheese is produced in developed countries. Cheese can be soft, hard, semi-hard, hard ripened, or unripened. Cheese diverse characteristics derive from difference in the composition and type of the milk, processes applied, and microorganisms used in the making process. Butter and ghee are fatty milk products. Butter is produced by churning milk or cream. In many developing countries, traditional butter is obtained by churning sour whole milk. Ghee is obtained by removing the water from the butter and is especially popular in South Asian countries. Ghee has a very long shelf life up to 2 years. Condensed milk. This milk is obtained from the partial removal of water from the whole or skim milk. Processing include heat treating and concentration. Condensed milk can be sweetened or unsweetened, but most is sweetened. In Latin America, for example, condensed milk is often used in cooking and baking instead of jams. Evaporated milk. Evaporated milk results from the partial removal of water from the whole or skim milk. The processing includes heat treating to make the milk bacteriologically safe and stable. Evaporated milk are generally mixed with other foods such as milky tea. Dry milk or milk powder is obtained from dehydrating the milk, and it is usually in the form of powder or granules. Cream. Cream is the part of the milk that is comparatively rich in milk fat. Is it extracted by the skimming or centrifugation of the milk? Cream products include combined cream, reconstituted cream, prepared creams, pre-packed liquid creams, whipped cream, uh, cream packed under pressure, whipped creams, and fermented cream or acidified creams. Whey products. According to FAO stats, whey is the liquid part of the milk that remains after the separation of the curd and the cheese making. Its main food use in the is in the preparation of whey cheese, whey drinks, and fermented whey drinks. Main industrial use are in the manufacture of the lactose, whey paste, and dried whey. Whey can be sweet if it is produced from rennet coagulation, or can be acidic if it is produced from acid coagulated cheese. Casein. Casein is the principal protein in the milk and is used as an ingredient in several products like cheese, bakery product, paints, and glues. It is extracted from skim milk by precipitation with rennet or by harmless lactic acid producing bacteria. Quality and testing. Good quality raw milk has to be free of debris, sediments, free of off flavors, abnormal color, odor, low in bacterial count, free of chemical like antibiotic detergents, and of normal composition acidity. The quality of the raw milk is primary factor determining the quality of the milk products. Good quality milk products can be produced from good quality raw milk. The hygienic quality of milk is of crucial importance in producing milk and milk products that are safe and suitable for their intended use. To achieve this quality, good hygiene practices should be applied through the dairy chain. Among the causes of small scale dairy producers difficulty in producing hygiene products or informal and unregulated marketing, handling and processing of dairy products, lack of financial incentives for quality improvement, and insufficient knowledge and skill in hygienic practices. Milk testing and quality control should be carried out at all stages in a dairy chain. Milk can be tested for quality, measured in volume or weight, organoleptic characteristics like appearance, taste, and smell, compositional characteristics like fat, solid, protein content, physical and chemical characteristics, hygienic characteristics, including their hygienic condition, cleanliness, and quality, adulterants like water, preservatives, added solid, and drug residues. Example of simple milk testing method suitable for small scale dairy producer and processor in developing countries include taste, smell, and visual observation, that is organoleptic tests, density meter or lactometer test to measure the specific density of the milk, clot and boiling test to determine whether the milk is sour or abnormal, acidity testing to measure the lactic acid in the milk, and Gerber test to measure the amount of the fat in milk. That's all for this lecture. Thank you so much.